to Vlog Thursday at Totalmage. So, this last weekend recap has been hell, to be quite honest. It just has been. I had no idea what I was getting myself into when I made a commitment to myself to put up 30 pieces of content in 30 days, my first 30 days, mind you, and to do a video, to try to get to a point where I could produce a video 7 days a week. So I wanted to do 7 pieces of original different content, 7 consecutive days in the first 30 days, and I've yet to actually achieve that, and I won't actually achieve that, sadly. I just don't. I think the best stretch I'm going to do is I'll do 4 days of original video content, and then I'll do, 1, 2, 3, and then I'll do, is it 4? Yeah, 4, and then I'll do hopefully 6 days of original video content. But I just had no idea. I had no idea what the learning curve was going to be like. Thumbnails turned out to be way more work than I originally anticipated. Just the learning curve on the software. I'm starting to get it down now. It's starting, it's about a half an hour process to produce a quality thumbnail at this point. I think that could be tightened up. It could be a little quicker, but right now that's 30 minutes. Before it was, I think when I first started really trying to do a quality thumbnail, it was about an hour. Editing process has gotten shorter, and then in the end of last week, I started running into recording issues. I was honestly just asking my computer to do too much. So I was asking my computer to record a separate track of sound, video, and record a screen, and it was just too much. It wasn't working. So I kind of switched things around. I brought a second computer into the mix, and then tomorrow when I record, hopefully when I record Gamer Weekly, I'll bring actually a third computer into the mix. So I'll have one computer that just does sound. I'll have one computer that just records camera, and I'll have one computer that just records screen, if that's what I'm doing. And then I also installed another computer just for prompting, because I don't necessarily want to look at a screen when I'm talking, especially when I'm talking about something a little more complex. I want to know what I'm talking about. I want to have my talking points, but I don't want to necessarily just look at the screen. That's just kind of, I don't know, tacky, but I definitely need some references there on the background, so just kind of fix that out. We fixed the light. There's definitely some lighting issues. It's not perfect yet. I'm just kind of waiting a little longer to see if I can get a little more momentum, if I can actually produce a little more content consistently. Then I'll probably look into investing in some lighting, some inexpensive lighting. And then we did the background. We kind of switched things around back here. We moved things in the room forward, gave the room some more depth. So it was just, all in all, it was just a lot. And that started on Monday. Just kind of emptied the entire office. I wouldn't say empty, but just turned the office upside down, moved everything around. It was a huge switcheroo. And finally got things kind of settled down on Tuesday, physically, and then I had to set computers up and set up software on this computer and just a bunch of different things that I was not necessarily anticipating doing, and it was kind of naivety on my own part to not know that was going to happen. I thought that after I did that year project with Josh Whitman 83 with the vlogs, that I had kind of an understanding of what it required to record and what it required to edit, and I just needed to have some better software and have some better lighting, and just tweak a couple things to actually get better videos. And the reality is that when you're recording screen and you're going for very specific content that has very specific points that isn't my subjective perspective but is actually reality facts that are out in the world, there's a lot more research. You have to be a lot more specific when making the video, so there's less wiggle room, and it actually requires a lot more effort. My hat's off to people that do this for a living 365 days a year, and that they're good at it. Wow. It's a very it's a grind. It's definitely a grind. I'm looking forward to it. I think that I can do a good job at this. I think that I can get better at this, and I definitely know that I'm already learning things, and some things are already getting easier that were much more difficult 2 weeks ago, much more difficult 5 days ago. So yeah, I'm trying to keep a positive attitude on it. It can be daunting at times, really overwhelming, but I'm getting there piece by piece. I'm getting where I want to be. If you're watching this right now, please take a second to like, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it on social media, go to Facebook and like us at Totalmage 101. Really appreciate it. If you're watching this from Facebook, thank you. We went over 50 likes on Facebook this week, and that's awesome. The goal, hopefully, in the first 30 days is to hit 100 likes, to hit 100 likes on Facebook, 20 subscribers on YouTube. I already have like 90 followers on Instagram. Thank you, Instagram. We already have, I think, 5 followers on our website that are following the articles that we post. So really appreciate all the support that I'm getting from people out in the community, from my friends, family. Super awesome of you. I really appreciate it. I hope that continues, and that we can kind of grow on that momentum going into the second 30 days, going into that 60-day mark. Would really like to try to push this a little harder. So thank you for watching. It has been a wonderful week. Don't by any stretch of the imagination think that I'm saying that it hasn't been a good week. It's just been a very challenging week, and that's what happens when you set ambitious goals. You know, you get challenged. I talked about that 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, on Joshua MN83 on the vlog that I put up, my personal vlog. You know, it's good to be challenged, and so I really am being challenged here. So hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you have a wonderful week. Tomorrow Gamer Weekly goes up, hopefully at 6 o'clock in the evening. Check it out. Until I see ya. Give